The next leg up in precious metals will start Monday. Gold will rise 20% in 2 weeks towards $4,000. Silver will rise by more than 30%, reaching its all-time high. There's really no such thing as a triple or quadruple top. More than 2 tests of resistance zone are almost always indicating a market consolidating and preparing to break out and run higher. The question isn't if, it's when, and we should be getting close, maybe even this week. And don't forget the rule, the bigger the base, the higher the space. With a powerful 3-month base mirroring last year's $700 gold rally, the metals look primed to rocket, possibly shattering the $4,000 barrier and igniting a precious metals supercycle. The fuse has been lit. A surge of historic proportions could be just days away. Salivate Metal was the first silver stacking channel to hit YouTube. He is the true OG to the fullest form. He's number 1. Along with myself, Hi-Ho Silver, Silver Slacker, Numa Stacker, Backyard Bullion, but there was only a handful of us, and I'm talking about over a decade ago. But he's the first. He's at 96.6 thousand subscribers. We need to get him to 100K, folks. I want all of you to go to his channel right now and subscribe. And it's not just for his sake, it's for your own, because he makes great content on a daily basis. He covers the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, and everything in between. He really has a good channel, and I'm so honored to be able to have started with him during that time back then. It's a lot different nowadays than it was. It was a lot more intimate back then. I don't know if that's the right word, but it was very personal. But nowadays, there's just so many channels, so much out there. It is different. It truly is. But Sal was the first. I want to do my due diligence, and I want to pay it forwards. Sal was the only channel out there that had my back while I was gone dealing with my own personal stuff. He made a video telling everybody to stop with the rumors, stop assuming, stop lying, and just kept it real. Life happens, and I respect him so much for that. And he's had my back in the past before, like when other people are impersonating my channel or stealing my videos. He always emails me, sends the link, says he reports them. He's just a good guy, and I just want to pay it forward. So everyone go support Sal, and let's jump into the video. First and foremost, silver is sitting at $38.16. This is definitely an opportunity to take advantage of lower prices, because it went up to 39, so you know it's going to go back up to 39 plus in the next couple of days or weeks. I mean, it wouldn't just go to 14-year highs at $39 and then just stay at 38 for the no. That's not how it works, right? This is a pullback, a correction because of the massive rally. So take advantage while prices are low. And if you want to, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Slayer sent you. info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Slayer sent you. This week's specials are 1 ounce gold Britannias, $59 over spot. 10th ounce gold Eagles for $47.99 over melt. We have 1 ounce silver South African Krugerrands, $279 over spot, and 10th ounce platinum Britannias, $34 over melt. So make sure you go take advantage. We have a lot more than just that. Those are just this week's specials. So yeah, make sure you hit us up. Take advantage of these cheap prices while they last, because you will be wishing you could build a time machine and go back to July 28th, 2025 and pay these prices. Someday you will be wishing you could pay $38 for an ounce of silver. I promise you that. So anyways, let's jump into this. Part 1, gold flow signal geopolitical and economic upheaval in China and beyond. As gold prices hit record highs in 2025, surprising disruptions in Hong Kong's gold exports to China have taken center stage, unmasking deeper shifts in the global financial order. Oh, and by the way, we also have August 1st, Trump is throwing 30% tariffs on Mexican and European silver imports. That is going to be massive as well. So stay tuned for August 1st, which is only a few days away. So even more so, you better be taking advantage of these prices. So, according to newly released Hong Kong trade data, China's net gold imports via Hong Kong dropped nearly 60% in June compared to May, falling from 48.13 tons to just 19.37 tons. This sharp decline mirrors the broader drop in China's total gold imports, fueling speculation about the underlying causes and their global significance. Now we have two intersecting causes: the Shanghai Gold Exchange, which is SGE vault strategy, and global competition. Two main explanations for this import plunge are gaining consensus among analysts. First, the Shanghai Gold Exchange opened its first offshore vault in Hong Kong on June 26, 2025, a move aimed at transforming how Chinese and global buyers interact with the mainland gold market, managed by Bank of China. This new facility enables international players to store and trade physical gold directly in yuan, circumventing traditional dollar-based mechanisms and potentially consolidating gold off-market within China's orbit. That is huge. Fee waivers through December, together with immediate contract activity at the vault's debut, indicate strong demand and suggest that a significant quantity of bullion may now be residing in this new storage hub rather than imported through previously tracked channels. The second explanation: China is facing increasing difficulty sourcing additional gold as worldwide central bank competition for physical metals intensifies. This trend isn't limited to China. Across the BRICS bloc, which now includes the likes of Russia, India, and Indonesia, a massive central bank gold purchases and a coordinated move away from Western-controlled paper gold exchanges have added strain to global supply. For example, Russia is preparing its own physical gold exchange in a direct challenge to the LBMA, London Bullion Market Association, which, by the way, reported that their inventories, their silver inventories, are at record lows. And both countries are encouraging trading in local currencies, further distancing themselves from the dollar hegemony. And yes, everyone is trying to pivot away from the dollar. They don't want Americans' greedy little fingers in their pockets anymore. And that is detrimental in so many different ways, on so many levels, more than I think everyone truly can even comprehend. So, because we've never seen this, right? We've never been in this type of situation with the stakes this high. So part two: gold vault in Saudi Arabia and the relationship with BRICS and Shanghai Gold Exchange. A pivotal development in the global gold trade is the establishment of a new gold delivery vault in Saudi Arabia by the Shanghai Gold Exchange International. Officially announced this year, the Saudi sub-warehouse marks a groundbreaking extension of China's gold infrastructure into the Middle East. This vault is directly connected to the Shanghai Gold Exchange and is designed to facilitate oil for gold and RMB gold trade settlement between China, Saudi Arabia, and other Gulf nations. That is insane. Oil for gold. Through this arrangement, oil exporters like Saudi Arabia can receive payment for oil in renminbi or RMB, which they can exchange for physical gold, now stored locally rather than requiring delivery from Shanghai. The creation of a gold vault on Saudi territory dramatically addresses concerns about access and security of physical gold holdings for Middle Eastern stakeholders. Beyond just logistics, this move is widely interpreted as a leap towards internationalizing the renminbi and partially supplanting the long-standing petrodollar system with a new RMB gold settlement loop. Strategically, the Saudi vault is positioned as the core of a BRICS-aligned overseas gold vault network, underpinning energy trade and monetary diversification. Its launch signals ever closer cooperation between China and Saudi in both commodities and finance, and suggests that Saudi Arabia is preparing for a future where physical gold, not just dollars, underpins global energy and trade flows. Then you have part three: the human story. Economic strain drives Chinese gold buying. This is a tweet from David Lee. He's mentioning that the Shenzhen gold market on 7/27 Sunday, China economy is collapsing so fast that people have nothing to do but buy gold. So the shift is equally palpable at street level in Shanghai's district, ground zero for China's gold boom. Thousands of gold businesses witnessed frenzied trading on July 27th. Here, amid mounting economic unease, gold is increasingly seen as the last dependable refuge, as both savings and currencies erode. With China's economic engine cooling and similar downturns echoed globally, grassroots buyers and investors are flocking to gold even as the amount on offer stagnates. Then you have this, part 4, a revealing index, gold and wage collapse. So while gold becomes harder to afford as gold price and labor time hits multi-decade highs, so hours of work to buy 1 ounce of gold. So you can see right here, it's 90 hours, it's around 90 hours, which is pretty crazy. It takes more hours of work to buy 1 ounce of gold than almost any time in modern history. This chart is screaming what everyone feels. Wages aren't keeping up. Gold is getting out of reach and fiat is quietly failing. You're working harder and getting less. Now, what do you think the conclusion to that, or the alternative to that's going to be? Silver. The gravity of these changes is underscored by a comparison that hammers home gold's value as a barometer for fiat distress. In 1971, got rid of the gold standard, when gold traded at $44.60 an ounce, the U.S. minimum wage was $1.60 an hour. That would net a worker 1.82 ounces of gold a week. Today, with gold above 2,600, the same hourly wage, and it's way above 2,600 by the way, adjusted for gold purchasing power would have to be a near $150 to maintain that standard. Instead, workers now toil more hours than at virtually any time in modern history just to afford a single ounce. So here is that conclusion. Numbers behind Hong Kong's dramatic gold export plunge illuminate far more than a short-term trade quirk. They mark a pivot in monetary power, out of the hands of Western-led paper markets into the vaults and pockets of BRICS states and ordinary Chinese citizens alike. So now we can go into the technical analysis of silver. There's really no such thing as a quadruple or triple top. More than 2 tests of resistance zone almost always indicates a market consolidating and preparing to break out a run higher. Question isn't if, it is when. And I mean, that is so true. It's going to happen. I mean, look at it's going to happen. The prices have stabilized up here, so it's not like this was just some false flag, just some random false breakout. It's here to stay, and when it does break above the psychological $40 level, it's going to hit 50, and when it hits 50, the sky is the ceiling. I mean, the sky's the limit, and especially with a 37-year cup and handle, and as many people eyeing silver nowadays, along with so many other things that are starting to happen. For example, we have silver pushing 30% tariffs on imports from Mexico and the European nations. So with everything at play, all the stars aligning, we are in a very peculiar situation. And I can only say, at the end of the day, I can only say that if it's not going to happen today or tomorrow or next month, it's going to happen eventually. And right now, you better take advantage of it. That's all I can say. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here, folks. Make sure you go subscribe to Salivate Metal. Go support silver stacking channels. Go support the true OG. He truly is the OG. His channel is amazing. He has a lot, and I mean a lot of information, a lot of news out here. It's similar to my channel, but he does do a little differently. So it's not like you're just getting repeat stuff. Great channel. I hope you guys go check him out, go subscribe, go support the stacking community. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Folks, I'm so excited to announce that I've partnered with American medical experts whose purpose is helping veterans get the medical benefits that they truly deserve. Over 17 million veterans aren't receiving their full benefits, and if this is you or someone you know, then act now. American medical experts are offering free consultations through our med team to see how we can help. The med team offers board-certified doctors who have experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical evidence for services like mental health as well. Some of these include your Nexus letter, your DBQs, your TDIUs, your AAs, and more. I want to personally thank American medical experts for helping veterans, but also giving me an opportunity to help veterans as well. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment to get a free consultation through our med team. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless.